Nothing beats you go to bed, you wake up, and your stream volume's all over the place again. Literally no idea how that happens. Gremlins is the only explanation. Okay, this is part 2 of the Tavern tutorial. Just as a quick recap, I'm not a content creator, I'm not a streamer, I don't have time to edit videos, and a build that I uploaded a couple of days ago, well 4 days ago at this point, I've been asked many times in DMs and on different socials to try to break down how I did the build, because it's kind of unlike most Valheim builds. So this is a compromise of, like, again, I don't have time to edit the video nicely, so I'm just going to stream the entire process from start to end building the thing. This is not going to be an exact replica. I know I'm repeating stuff from the first video, but just in case people are jumping to this video, there is a part 1. I'm probably going to link it in the description. You probably should start there. And I'm gonna, it's definitely the basic shape and the basic features are there. It's just that the little details and decorations are probably gonna be different, but it is what it is. Those don't really matter. Like, the core thing that I wanted to get across is there are ways to break up the 2-meter looking grid in the game. And the more you do that, the more propensity it is for stuff to start sliding all over the place. So it's important to get all the stuff you want on the grid put down first, and then double back and do all the detail work. So in the previous, I made a couple of diagrams, and I've been realizing that some of the diagrams actually were wrong. So I corrected all of those. Let me just bring it up here. All right. So this corrected, there's now the roof here. Let me just show just the roofs. So if people want a screenshot, I'm gonna leave this on the screen for a while. And then with ground floor entrances, I'm gonna take off the roof. There. So this is the exit. I'm standing here and looking this way right now. So this is the entrance, this is the main door, and this is the first floor. So I use this grid by myself to basically put in all the floors, because there's no way I can memorize all of that. It's too complicated. Bigger explanation for all of these parts are in the first segment. I just wanted to show the fixed versions. So yeah, okay. I'm going to go through it one by one. Here is, these are pillars that are pretty much from the ground to top, so they're going to stick around. These are the entrances. These are half stairs, like 1 meter across, half and 0.5 down. Same here, and then same here. This is the back entrance. So adding the ground floor. This is the bay window to the left of my screen. Obviously can't see that right out there. This chimney. We'll take off the ground, the entrances. Right, so this is just the ground floor. We'll leave it up for a while for people to screenshot for reference. Adding the second floor. It goes up, and then it turns around and it goes up, and it arrives at the second floor here. So the second floor is kind of like a L shape. This was initially wrong in the first part. I fixed it. It's supposed to be centered across this. So yeah, that's first plus second. The second floor alone. Like I said, it's an L shape, massive L. Then plus the third floor, the stairs going up. I fixed this just the other way around in the previous video. So my standardization is it points downwards. I know it. I think it's probably opposite for actual like architectural work. Yeah, whatever. As long as it's consistent within this diagram itself. And then a jetty here. And then here's the master bedroom, well, tavern owner's bedroom, I guess that's what you call it. It's up against the chimney, and you can see the chimney is gradually getting smaller as we go higher and higher. So third floor alone, and then the roof. Yeah, so this was missing from the first part. This is a little bit of a note. So yeah, at the end of the first segment, or at least I guess you call it first half, I'm trying to finish it within this one. We finished placing down all the floors, and yeah, this is the direction of the diagram, top down like that. Like I said, there's a bay there, and then there's a stairs that goes up to the second floor. The second floor is an L shape, and then we put down this second floor. We put down the third floor with the chimney, and then we did some decoration in the form of this bay window, and then just finishing off the entrance stuff, and then putting some railings in. So this part I'm going to be basically speeding through, doing the rest of the walls here, and then the walls up there, finishing off everything, and then putting in the bar area, the kitchen stuff, and of course the back area as well. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in 3 hours, but I really want to finish it within this this segment, so there's no part 3. Let's see if I can pull it off. So yeah, one thing that I wanted to change after thinking of it a little is I'm not really keen on the amount of mess here. It seems okay. Just gonna hide it with a little rock here. Okay, you can wipe your feet here. Since we're already doing this, I put a blue color mat here because it kind of just goes with the curve. Across the front, just gonna take one jog around to see if I'm missing anything. Again, the terrain was done in tandem with the build the first time, which is why it's so perfect. I don't want to show like doing terrain stuff. There are tons of videos that do that, and I'm really short on time. Okay, let's get to work. Next thing we can do is this front area here, the front ground floor. I'm going to be referencing screenshots of my existing build, so I'm just going to pull that up right now. Yeah, it's this thing. Okay. So looks like, oh yeah, so just to iterate one of the key design points that I had, the second floor, third floor, and roof are aligned with this pillar. Again, so that I can build the pillars up, get all of those on the grid stuff done first before I do anything else. And the reason for that is, like I said, the more stuff that's off the grid, the more propensity there is to accidentally misalign stuff. So that's all out of the way. And I'm just gonna follow what I had over here. Again, it's not going to be exact. It's not necessary to be exact. Not for stuff like this. No one's going to die. No one's going to complain, I hope. So this is a 0.5 wall out of the pillar. The rest of it is clipped into the wall. Wow. Man, the clipping is the only reason that this is feasible. Oh, I'm so glad this new clipping stuff exists. All right, temporary wall here is to put the outer divider. The outer dividers here. Same pattern all the way up. And then 2 across. And the same pattern again. All right. So we have a half wall, we have a 1 meter wall, we have kind of a 1 meter wall, although it's gonna get cut off here, which is intentional. So just put this wall in as well. Come on. And yeah, across corners I tend to like to, one second. Why is it not snapping properly? That's weird. It's trying to snap to this thing, which is not what I want. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to snap to this pillar rather than the floor. So like I said, this faces outwards, this faces inwards, and it just creates a nice consistent pattern across the build. Well, across corners at least, not different parts of the build. It's refusing to snap again, come on. There. Alright, And then I mentioned one of the key things I want to do is not have windows start 1 meter up. I want them to start at 0.5 up. So this X beam, it goes half a meter down, which is exactly what I need. So this would be a normal place. I'm gonna put it down, 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 there. Can get rid of this now. Temporary beam across to get the same snap points, 0.5 across, I mean 0.5 up. And at this point I could have a workbench in here and save a lot of time running back and forth. Let me just do that right now before I forget again, until I break my hammer again. How do you use doors? Put it here, I guess, since this is a nice complete place. Yay. Alright, perfect. Let's see. So this is gonna kind of clip through the floor, which is okay because I will be covering it with stone. Not that it really matters, but wherever possible I try to save pieces as well because I built really complicated and every bit helps cut down like file save size, processing time and stuff like that. Right, and then this goes up here, then it goes one here. So another thing about the differentiation in height is these horizontal pieces of wood definitely help to define what are windows and what are walls as well. This one's not indented. I mentioned when I was building this, I like to indent the walls in and out. I remember that this was the first wall that I built of this structure and I didn't really indent it yet. So I'm going to keep it this way just to show the different techniques available, but if you want you can definitely indent this. I feel it does look better. But just to be authentic as possible to the previous build, I'm just gonna not indent it for now. For here, I mean. Same thing, like this. Alright. And what else did I have? I had this here. Just a little bit of a highlight on the bottom. Looks like a ledge. Alright, I mentioned that they're going to be, this thing's going to be covered, so let's do that right now. Okay, this is awkward because it's hard to get a snap point for this. Just to explain what I'm doing here, I know that this distance is 1 meter away from the wall. If there are obviously without this stuff that's already pre-built, you just build let me just do it just to show it. So you build something out 1 meter and then inwards twice. So it's a this is really a triangular looking thing. You got to make sure that this snap point snaps together and this snap point snaps together, because there's a propensity for this to actually connect there instead, and then this is further in. And the reason for this is to shift a built piece out by 23 cm, more or less for 23 cm. I explained this in the previous video, so I'm not going to go too far into detail for this, but just as a rough explanation for what the hell's going on here. I'm not going to repeat it. Tessellation isn't working in my favor here because the little thing is sticking out. Yeah, this I'm gonna shift it the other way. Not a big deal. So the reason that I want to shift this stone out by that notch is so that this wooden piece clips into the stone, so I can have smaller dimensions like right now. And like I said, that little horizontal beam was poking out, so I just destroyed it and flipped it around. There we go. Right. And the last thing I had was a the dark wood. So I'm going to use this to have a 0.5. So it's a 0.5 measurement, and then dark wood. Oh no, that's clipping to the stone which is brought out. I needed to clip to this. Do I have to do it all over again? Maybe not. I'm gonna clip it up here. So let's see. Top center. There we go. Alright, it looks right. Dark wood. Please clip in there. There. I know it's right because that wooden beam covers it. Alright. This wall done. I want to do this one. It's pretty much I use the same pattern. Like I said, having adjacent walls have the same patterning helps the build standardize. So I'm just going to do the entire wall at once just to cut down on the amount of time, especially the offset stuff. Should be outwards, right? Yeah, should be outwards. Let's redo this. God bless the new snapping. Alright, and then the windows. So like I said, it needs to be down by 0.5. Not needs to be, I want it to be. Have it go down, down, there. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Alright, I'm gonna remember that it has to be inward so it doesn't clip through the stone. Okay, and the stones. No. I suck. It sucked so badly. Okay, no way. It's so hard to snap the right place. There we go. So again, this brings it out by 0.25, 25 centimeters. Not exactly the 0.23 or more, but for all practical purposes, it's the same. There. Okay. Oh yeah, and the dark wood beam in the center. So again, easiest way is snap the top here. Right? Okay. Let's do the other one as well right now. While I have it out and on correct snap setting. Snap to bottom. That's right. Right, get rid of this, and I believe the walls are done. Hooray! Right, just gonna add Deco here. I didn't mention in the first part, but this build doesn't really need Mistland stuff. This can be replaced with the braziers. You just have to be diligent in refueling them. Oh god damn it, I really don't want to snap. I'll just put one and then put something that's there. It's floating a little, but whatever. Kind of want this centered on the. Okay, and just to close up this little hole. Good enough. Alright, so this clips a little, but nobody's going to notice other putting the furniture in, which I'm just going to do right now because why not? So table number 1, table number 2. You might be able to fit a third table here actually, compared to the first time I built this. Gotten a little bit savvier on how to place things. Yeah, we should. Let's just push it as far back as possible. Little space to walk, although obviously in game our Vikings are a little bit too big for that, but okay. There you go. Something like that. Oh no, it's raining. Alright. Yay, furniture. It's beginning to look more like the Tavern now. Yeah, and just to continue my thought, these can be replaced with braziers, marble can be replaced with stone, obviously. Only thing is stone is a little bit harder to position because there's so much tessellation. The actual snap points are the same, but the visuals make it a little bit more tricky. This one feels higher than the other one, so I'm gonna put it again. Okay. Feels lower now. Ah, sucks. Actually, I put it aligned to the snap. It should be the same height, more or less. Oh, I see why it feels higher, because it's closer to the camera slightly. Well, whatever, it's okay. All right. What should we work on next? So this completely complete. Doing this is gonna need me to go outside a little, so I'm gonna put that off like fancy. Let's do this wall up here. Oh, oopsie. Let's do that again. Should be here. Oh god, I can't even see. There. That should be right. Yep. Alright, let's do the thing out here. Just bringing out the charts as a reference. Oh, it's just the small ones. Alright, bring out my reference picture for myself again. Alright, so this I did get frisky with the indentation. I'm going to follow that. Build this first because all this on the grid, I don't want it to run after I start indenting stuff. Oh, talk about indentation, like this is what I'm talking about. That's the right one. Alright, if I recall correctly, I initially did this 0.5 as well, and then I realized that this kind of makes a larger profile when viewed from the front, and the windows looked a little bit too low. So I reverted to a 1 meter window height here. It's fine. I mean, in the end, context wins out over everything else. the context here was that it just did not look good. Same thing. Wait, yeah, I did go the other way for this, for whatever tiny reason. Okay. I believe I actually did rotate this as well, just to make it similar to this one. Right, I mentioned I don't like to use these because it throws the scale all off whack. Like the door height being lower than the windows by this much just does not look good at all. Unfortunately, the only other option is what they call a gate. Doesn't have a handle. It's usually meant to be in pairs, but it is what it is. It's a compromise. Please add more doors. Iron gate. Let's go complete this first. Oh shit. I actually did not have these, I don't think. Yeah, just like this. Oh shit. How tall is this? 7 meters tall. Yeah, that makes sense because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 6 meters up. Okay, and what I usually build at the front of my buildings is this overly complicated emblem. I do this in Dawnlands as well. It's hilarious that the built pieces in Dawnlands are so similar that I can pull it off as well. Temporarily put an X. Get rid of X. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna show it with these braziers. It doesn't look bad. Like it's an option. The only thing is, okay, these are too high. There needs to be some like redesign of the stuff. I guess you could put it here or whatever, but they function perfectly fine as alternatives to the Virgulimes that I'm using. Alright, that's the front surface done. We can worry about the outside later. I just want to finish all the interior walls first. Oh boy, okay. I put off building a little bit of extension on these roofs. Should do it now. So, let's see. This is definitely going to be different from the original version. Because original, I only put it up by 0.5. I'm going to put it up by 2 now. Sorry, by 1 meter. And this one. Okay, here's a very good demonstration of the indent that I'm talking about. Because I'm going to indent twice rather than just once. The first indent is just what I would call the general wall line, because the wall by default is here. And this overhang looks a little bit ugly to me, so I usually move it in. And that's what I did on this side, for example. So I moved it in, so that's this really cool little bit of a jut here. And then the second indent is on top of that to make the windows have a little bit of depth. It sounds complicated, it's not that complicated. Let's see, this reference for a while. 1 second. Okay, got it. Punch. This is the first indent. Well, it sticks through, so I'm gonna have to make it half, 2.5. It's actually tedious. Very, very tedious. I believe this is it. No, it's not it. Ah, I should have deleted the... It's going to be easier to see if I put the X down here. Alright, that's the right one. Yeah, so it's 2 meters, 2.5, and it does not... well, it pokes through, but it's not as much as if it was 1 meter poking through, so it's acceptable for me. Drag this across. Same thing here. Should give me my snap point. Yep. Drag this across. Alright, this actually connects into the wall here because the flooring ends. Just gotta make sure that my alignment is right. Ah, freaking hell. It's a construction accident. Let's get rid of this first. There we go. Okay. All those are in place. Can get rid of this. I will need to do the same thing for the 0.5 vertical shift. It's easier to build those guide beams rather than do the X thing all over again. Here, here, here. Let's get this, do it. Ah, it's not right. There. Here. Here. Alright. That's right. Okay. Cool. So all these are, oh, let me just do this side as well. I should follow this like this. That takes priority over the other. Oh shit, which means I need a different snap point. Down here. There we go. Alright, so each of the marble pillars has 1 meter of deco here already. And I'm just realizing I screwed up. Screwed up so badly. These are supposed to be double indented, so let's do that really quickly. Well, in the meantime, since I already do have this alignment, it's going to be 1, just so that I have a reference. Apologize for the waste of time. X trick again. There you go. Okay, so it doesn't actually poke through. That's good. Shit. There. Okay, redo all this. Kind of a waste of time. Let's be real, playing Valheim is a waste of time in the first place, so yeah. Many more things I could be doing rather than playing Valheim, like solving wool hunger or curing cancer or something, but no, I'm playing Valheim. Okay. Alright, that's correct. It's gonna shortcut by using an X to actually position this. So yeah, there's this cool effect where this is straight and then like the indentation has some texture to it. One of my favorite tricks, definitely. So there's two reasons for this to depress by 0.5. Although now there is like additional snap points, well, not although, like now the fact that there are additional snap points means I can actually put this up here like that, and it covers more of that. I guess the term is like literal holes because there are holes in the wall. And then what I did to mask it a little bit more was to use this. Snap to the top, please. Oh right, it can't snap to the top. There's nothing for it to snap to. Okay. There. Okay, I'm having thoughts again about actually making this 0.5 instead of 0.25 because it's a little bit too far out and this doesn't look nice. I'm just gonna accomplish that right now. Sorry for a waste of time again. I'm gonna redo this and redo this. Okay, so again, I'm very sure the marble stuff is on the grid, the roof is on the grid, so if I want to do 0.5 I can use the marble piece. 99% sure. And snap fit the center top to that. This is the correct orientation, right? Yeah, that's right. The only real way to tell if I did this right is to go look at the planks inside because the roof still had 4 planks inside. Oh god damn it. And if it's exactly 0.5 the planks will line up because there's 4 of them in 2 meters. So let's see. Yep. Am I looking at the right one? Yes I am. Oh, it's supposed to be this one. Okay, yeah, it lines up. It still lines up. This new piece. Slight difference because of the tessellation in the game, but yeah. So what I was saying is now that this thing is further in, more of this shows, and that was my intention. So yeah, that's the correct spacing. Thank you, Marble. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this with the least amount of clicks possible to duplicate it on the other side as well. First, get up here, do the same thing here. And then get rid of this. It's 3 meters. So this one here. Then bottom snap, top snap. There we go. Okay, and since I'm out here, get this, put it here. Perfect. Yeah, this looks better to me. Okay, yeah, so all that together means this wall's indented. I'm gonna add a ledge as well, like the bottom floors. Let's duplicate that thing here. Okay, this one's probably gonna be easier to indent it myself than to indent one, indent two. There we go. 2, 3. All right. Right, remember the style guide for this was move it just in so that the chain's not visible, it clips into that wooden piece. Central. Again, none of this really needs to be followed exactly, but just for the hell of it, I'm describing what I did. And so it kind of looks like it's coming out of this wood. Okay. I think this is more or less done. Outside wall. Just add some tables. I don't have a wooden stool? What the hell is... Let me just look it up real quick. Valheim furniture. Stool. Fine wood. Did I never pick up fine wood? That makes absolutely no sense. Oh, I'm blind. There it is. I just wanted to differentiate these tables versus these. There's no other reason that I'm like using different chairs. This gives a little bit of a makeshift element to the tavern. Hooray! It's looking much cozier now. Alright, I kind of want to do all the walls first in sequence, so that's done. I'm gonna do this wall now. It's not raining, so I can go outside. It's pretty much this wall, and then the bedroom, and that's it. All the walls are done after that. Okay, so let's see. This is a reference that I have. I honestly can't make out heads or tails. What the hell I did here? It's time to improvise a little bit. Okay, how? Actually, I can just reference the. Let's see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's probably going to be easier to have it. Hold on, let me just swap it to the ground floor and the entrance. It's probably going to be easier to just follow this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, and then the window here. So following the snapping of this 1 meter wall and 2 meter wall snapped into the marble. I just did them all facing inwards. Oh shit, what the hell did I break? I don't know what I was thinking with this. It seems a little plain, but whatever. Maybe I felt that this was like the back area of the tavern and nobody's gonna come here and look. I might just go with that for my explanation. Alright, so the reason that there's a 0.5 gap is these entrances, the back entrance and the front entrance, are 0.5 down. So the fact that I'm going 1 meter means I need to make up the 0.5 somewhere. It must be at the top. Should be right. Okay. Okay. I did something interesting here. Which is depressed first, and then using this for 0.5 in, and then Jesus Christ. All right. God, can't see. All right, so this is something that's depressed in by 0.25 and 0.5 out here, and I need it to be down 0.5. Right there. And I can use this. It's the right spot. It should be in the right spot. The problem is it's not going to snap to anything if I remove this. I'm just going to put that there first. Put this in. Like that. Alright. And then on top there was definitely this. I'm just going to put it the other way. There we go. So yeah, the 0.5 was made up here, which is why 2 meters, 2 meters, and 2 meters, it matches the top. The third floor was 6 meters above ground. Okay. Ah shit! I should have removed the initial. Okay, so what I want to do now is move this out 0.25 to make a single column out. There's no wall piece that will fit here in the shape that I want to do. And I've got to do it the other side as well. So here we go. And it's so hard to see the Viking in the way. Snap edge to here. It's not letting me do it. Why not? Okay, well, I can do it another way. Like this. Like this. Like this. Got this. Same thing here. This. Like this. Like this. There we go. Honestly, for the top, I might just 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna right at the top. I'm gonna revert to a click the top here. Oh god. Probably could just slot it in from here. Yeah, there we go. There. Okay. Good enough. So now I've got a window here, a little stylized, and okay, maybe this was an error. I need to do the whole thing again. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the whole thing again. So this is really stairs, 0.5 stair, stone, and then the wooden thing above it. So this is 100% an error. I apologize for the waste of time, but I'm just apologizing non-stop this entire stream. I could use these snap points actually, so I'm gonna keep this around because there's a whole bunch of 0.5 there. But first, come on. Okay, here we go again. Jeez, I don't even have a snap point this time around. How are we gonna do this? I'm scared of removing the marble. It's definitely not a good idea. Just gonna use this. 0.5 in, so the wall should start here, and the wall should connect to the roof very cleanly because the 0.5 is made up by the stone already. 0.5 vertical. Yeah, and it's actually aligned with the stairs now as well. Okay, there we go. Okay. And it's gonna move it 0.5 in. I don't know why I'm so being so anal about this, but one time. So snap point here, 3 planks, 1, 2, 3, correct. Give me a break. Not a broken hammer, not that kind of break. Okay. I need snap points here that I can use. No, it's easier to just redo it again. Okay, so so this is 0.5, 0.25, half and 1/4. Now we need it up. All right. It's definitely faster than first time around. For whatever reason. Or maybe it's just placebo. Who knows? Okay, all the way up. It's actually going to bust through the third floor if I'm not mistaken, because this is this shifted up by 0.5, so it's going to bust through the master bedroom floor. No? Highly surprising. Wait. Huh? Oh, I'm dumb. It's because it's going through. It's going from the stone. It's not going from 0.5 up. So these work right. Need to snapping the bottom. Come on. Oh my. There we go. No. Exact same mistake. Just get rid of this. There we go. Put it back. Okay. Praise the Lord. Kinda wanna. Alright, since I need to do it for up there, I'm gonna do it down here as well. What I wanted to do is shift this over and have this entire thing like that. Can I hit that snap point? Yeah. Okay. And I need to do it up there as well, so And last touch here is these. Just for the hell of it, just add a little bit of accent. Come on, this is stepping the stone. There. Okay, good. And this back wall. So the back wall, I'm okay with this kind of door for two reasons. The first is that it's the back door, so it's okay if the scale is a little bit weird, and this like giant oven is already weird to begin with. And the second is that there's kind of like a lower roof here, so it's the scale's all kind of out of whack at the back anyway. Alright, apparently I did the same thing here as well. No point whining about it. Let's get it over with. God damn it. a little bit too much. I guess I could do the same thing. See how it looks with one first. Not bad. Okay. I don't think this is necessary usually because it should be just 0.5 down, but the terrain for my iteration of this just so happens to be back alley kind of thing, so it's extended stairs. It's very much superfluous part of the build, which is not absolutely necessary at all. Okay, we're gonna leave the roof until we do the stuff up there, because remember it connects to the top there. We can settle the deco here. Why is the door? This way. Yeah, better. Rather than being blocked by the door when it opens and it swings out here. It's really optional, just so I don't want to see dirt through the floor here. Okay. Oh no, ran out of wood. Okay, so we can start doing the bar, I think. No, let's do all the material inside walls first, just to be systematic. Let's do this. Okay. Sigh. Same thing as the front. I'm gonna do this pattern again. And it's indented. 25 cm in. There's probably a way to hide this hole, but I'll worry about that later. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna worry about it now. Would I actually just... Potentially could. But it definitely needs one more piece first. Something like that. It's poking through, I'm pretty sure. Very slightly, but it's okay. It's better than having a relatively large hole there, which is very visible. Go across to the side, put another one here. And now we have this. Oh wait, it actually does cover. Huh. Okay, maybe we don't need that then. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what's going on. We need the snap point here, which means put an X there. Then this goes, where is it there? There we go. And this big X, put one here. Looks slightly different, but I think it's okay. Actually, no, it's not okay. Here we go again. Yeah, I prefer having that. I prefer having it stick out through the roof a little bit. It's perfectly fine by me. Up, there. Let's stick to this one. Oh, I just realized this thing looks a bit odd if it stops midway like that, so it's just better to have it let's follow the entire roof. Why is the snap point different? It's so weird. Oh right, because this that's the freaking hell. Holy shit, nearly died. Indented stuff there. Okay, just do it from here. There we go. 1, 2. This. 1, 2. Alright, there we go. Since we're out here, there's definitely a lot more stuff to be done out here, but just since I'm already. Yeah. Okay. This tavern sucks. Who designed it? Okay, so this place is more or less done. Let's put the lanterns in. VIP room. Okay, so it's this left. Did I actually even take pictures of the... Okay, I did. Thank God. I believe I... Yeah, I believe I indented it just so that. Actually, I'm not even sure. This is reference. Yeah, apparently this one was not indented, so just gonna follow that. Either or works, but wherever possible, wherever I remember, I'm just gonna make it as close to the original as possible. Keeping it real. And I remember I wanted a relatively flat surface from the outside because I wanted to draw attention to the windows. Okay, I remember remember this was hell. This was absolute hell to do. Okay, well, whatever. Okay. What I did was, we can't use this as a grid because this is off the grid. This one would be, this is the third floor chimney, and according to my reference diagram, the third floor stuff, oh god damn it, was on the grid. So this piece of black marble on the top of the chimney should be okay to use. So it should be this. This is on the grid. Why does it look so small? Okay, it should be here. We are going to use this. Snap the top. Alright, this is what we want. I wonder if I've broken that so early. Can make it again easily. Okay, one step at a time. Next would be yeah, so this is 1.5 meter window, there's 3 planks. This confuses a lot of people. But I mean, it's a pretty cool build. Let's change my mind on this. Just want to make it consistent with bottom. Okay. Oh, interestingly enough, apparently I decided differently. So what I did was cross the whole thing for both of them, like that. Nope. Okay. Let's give me some light first, make it easier. Yeah, similar to the front, the windows here starting from 0.5 actually looks a bit awkward from the outside. Probably because of the triangle shape. That's what I noticed. Every time there's a triangle shape, this notwithstanding, it seems better to have the 1 meter window, like 1 meter from the ground. And for stuff which is rectangular, 0.5. I guess it was kind of like an accidental style guide, which I adhered to. Ordinarily I would put this in the center as well, but since it's being blocked by the banner, there's no point. So incidentally, this chimney depression thing which I built around the entire chimney, it kind of works in an interesting way for this bedroom because it's a very nice place to put these banners. Let's put it slightly higher. And it's a bonus, it kind of covers up the hole that I was talking about. Although again, it really doesn't matter. All this is just very, very fine details. Alright, now that I've done this, I'm gonna finish off the bottom. I wanted it depressed here, like that, across the entire thing. I'm not questioning my sanity because 1, 2, 3. Five, 6. Because it seems like a weird number of planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's weird. Okay, well, whatever, man. Really just go with the flow. Okay, so this 1 meter difference, I need to fill this wood out. Can be accomplished with this. Probably better to do it from the other side because here is snapping hell with all the additional build pieces there. Alright. Jeez, what a mess. It's okay because once you put the roof on top of it, it kind of... I can't tell which is the correct snap. I'm going to use the snapping feature. Nope, last one is wrong. It kind of feels wrong, to be honest. Let's look at it from the inside. Yeah, I should just bring it out. This is a micro nudge again. Oh, God damn it. Okay, so out, in, in. I think this really is asking for trouble, but it's okay. Wrong one. Ah! Ah, god damn it, come on. It's trying to rush through this and just eating shit. Alright, that looks better. Okay. Yeah, it looks better. Right. I feel like the last missing piece here is just to add a... Yeah, good enough. Or maybe the entire thing. I was trying to snap to the door, that's annoying. Okay, let's snap to this. Like that. Yeah, that works for me. This little piece sticking out. It's okay. This is super minor. Get rid of that. Yeah, I think this is done. Oh, gotta cover that. Let's look from outside. Okay. Alright. So inside surface is done. Any other surfaces I missed? Inside walls, I mean. I think that's all of it. Done, 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 done. Railing here is done. Shit. Okay. Okay, all the walls are done. We are at the 2-hour mark. I should be able to finish the rest in 1 hour. Should. Let's see. I think you could do all the exterior decoration first, since the walls are finished. There's a whole bunch of stuff here which brings the architecture to life, which I have not done yet. Kinda wish the weather wasn't misty though. If there is a dev command to mess with the weather, I feel very stupid for not knowing it. Okay, I remember this got a little funky. So what I want to do is bring this down by an indeterminate number of centimeters. 1, 2. Try and line it up as closely as possible. It's not exact, but it's close enough, it looks like. So 2 down, exact same spot as the original floor. So this is offset vertically. And I'm gonna put this. This is actually end on the... No, it doesn't. Oh god damn it. So I'm gonna move it over for 0.5, and it's gonna be an eyeball again. Regardless, this is gonna be eyeball anyway. So this is the... What's it trying to snap to? It's so weird. Maybe we should use this one. Let's just make it happy and just put it there. 1, 2. Doesn't have to be exact, but okay. So what I'm gonna do is put something that's connected to this. So it's actually depressed vertically, like that. I can't hit the temporary one. God damn it. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. And put this back. So these vertical things are actually now displaced downwards as well. It's impossible to tell anyway. It's just that the snap point is not going to be on the grid anymore. But it's okay because all this is detail work. We've already done all the rest of it, so all this is just bells and whistles. So all these are not on the base grid. They're all shifted downwards. It kind of makes its own subgrid, as long as you remember that, avoids problems. Come on. God, can't see. Bro, I really can't see shit. Okay. Since I'm up here, what I'm gonna do is this. Holy shit. Alright, same difference here, looks like. It's gotta go 2 down. 1, 2. Again, doesn't need to be completely exact. These are all off the grid detail work at this point. It's a little bit too far out. So I know how silly it is, like making a deterministic shift on a piece like that. Because it's already off the grid, but it just whatever, man. I'm not too happy with it. I think, yeah, that grid shift didn't do anything useful. I need to just eyeball this. Go in a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on a grid. Here we go again. Alright, so exactly the same. 1. Well, is exactly the same, but as close as possible. Top edge. Okay, yeah, I'll buy this one. I'll buy this one. So this is second pillar like merged into this one, and it kind of blends together, so it doesn't seem like it's off. It kind of is off. Same deal. And I would actually shift that in. Okay. Happy with that. Just checking to make sure all this is relatively standardized. Oh, I know what I missed. Top here. Any other outside details that I missed? This is okay. This is okay. The jetty as well. This is okay. Oh, I know. The window dressing here. That's what I missed. I'm just going to keep this simpler than what I had on the video, just because I want to save a little bit of time. I mean the original. I'm just going to have one pole and that's it. Can I actually use this to... Nope. There we go. Yeah, the original video actually had more than that, but this is a kind of a alternative look, so I'm just gonna leave it because it's not really worth like doing more of those. It should be pretty obvious how to do more of them anyway, because the logs actually have a height. It's not a beam, it's a surface. So all the outsides are done. Just to last check. If I miss anything, it's probably a very, very minor detail. I missed this. No, it's okay. Yeah, outside is done. So it's time to do the inside and call it a day. I'm actually gonna finish within 3 hours, I think. Famous last words. Alright, let's finish off all the railings. This is just a pet peeve that I have. I want these railings to not have those little holes there. I'm more okay with it protruding a little bit than having a hole. Indecision. Go with this. It's a little bit of a protrusion, that's okay. Oh, what the hell am I doing? This is not a railing, this is a wall. Right, this is a door. But let's do all the railings first. Let's get them out of the way. I think that's all of them though, except for here, but here's the special case. Okay, I'm gonna do it from the bottom up, this part. So this is very not 2 meters. It's shifted by 0.5 here and then 0.5 here and all over the place. So interesting look, but complicated. All right. feel like this is definitely different from the original version, because I don't remember this clipping to this wood here. Alright, bar. This should be pretty fast barring any bad jokes. The only person I know that makes jokes and laughs at their own joke. Okay, bar's done. Yay. Put a cooking pot first because it's harder to. Just remembered, previous time I had something different here. Do I want to do it? Yes, I want to do it. I'm an idiot. I hope this doesn't destroy any of the... chicken out. Okay, I want this. Put it in. Oh my god. Oh shit, come on. Oh sh... Okay. That wasn't a disaster, surprisingly. Okay. Meat hooks. What else? Alright, all the cooking. Ow, my hand. Let's see. There's this. The spice. It's mortar and pestle as well. Doesn't make sense for it to be so close to the... You can just put it here, I guess. No. No. Oh, okay, it's too far away. Doesn't make sense for this to be so close to the fire, but it is what it is. This has become decorative at this point. Where's the spices? Oh god, I don't have spices. Alright, I need to put spices in the butcher table. I'll do that later with the other character. Remind me. Alright, this is the last thing, really. Like, it looks like everything else is done, except very, very minor details. And these need to be on the roof, on the grid, because there's not much other option. So these can't subdivide, but the stuff down here can. I remember I wanted this thing on the outside, like that. Okay, here's the silly part. I remember spending way too much time on this, because here and here kind of sucks in terms of what we're gonna do is take this center snap and put our door here. This door. I just need to make sure that it doesn't clip, okay. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna put the bed down first. can't sleep. Okay, so it's not saying there's no fire. That means the fire is in range down there. And it does not clip. Alright, good. So... here's where it gets weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of want to put this at 0.5 as well. Problem is, number 1 is triangular, number 2, this side is 1 meter, so just to keep it consistent, I'm just going to leave it like this. Alright, so 1.5 meter window here. Just need to cover this hole up here. Easy way to do it is, again, the 2.5, I mean the 0.25 shift like this, build this down. There's still a tiny gap, but it's relatively hard to spot, so I'm happy with this. Which means this thing's done. Let's just add the last little bits of detail here and there. So light here, lights inside already done. Light should be right over the door. I feel like this is missing something. I can put chest or whatever here. I'm just going to leave it blank because it really differs from person to person. There's really other minor details, and that's yeah, it's done. Very much it's done. There are some minor differences from my walkthrough video, like I added the second layer of wood on the bar just to give it a little bit of texture and raise it a little bit, because bars being exactly 1 meter high looks a bit weird. So this makes it like maybe 115, 120 or so. Still a little bit low for a bar, but it's okay. I'm not going to add a third layer, that's just overkill. Let me just check the roof, because adding the divider for the bedroom might have messed up the look of the roof. Just gonna check really quickly. Right, yeah, so thought so. Just adding this thing here should help. Just to keep it looking consistent. I think the other thing we can do is, because there is that stripe at the back, just add a stripe in front as well. And since it is aligned with the outside of this pillar, you can make it align with outside of the front pillar as well. That means along this line. So let's just do that right now. I think this is pretty much the last touch that I want to put in. Okay, I'm definitely in a mode where I'm going to find like, oh, one last thing, but for all there we go. For all intents and purposes, the build is done. So I know I did have a run through video already, but just to run through again with a narration. This whole thing came out because I was planning to like make a town square kind of thing. A lot of it definitely is based on Mondstadt from Genshin. It's like stairs and then buildings on each side. It's gonna be like this lighter ramp here and then buildings and stuff like that. I want to see how far I can get before the game starts choking my PC. But yeah, so the first thing I wanted to build was a tavern. It's definitely not the Catsteal, because Catsteal you enter through the side. But yeah, number one, jettying the architecture that I wanted to explore. Number two, having the entrance off to one side. I want to see how close, how small I could make this double door entrance. So these two entrance pillars are, it's really, really offset. Actually, let me just add something here, just for the hell of it. I mean, the build is done, but there. And here as well. Yeah. The build's not done. I want to add this there and there. Yeah, okay, looks much better. Oh wait, the build's not done. I keep finding more things. God help me. Let's see. You just don't know when to quit. Ah shit, pokes through. I'm gonna have to use this one. This one. Nope. One more time. There. Okay, and this side as well. Same distance, I guess. Ah shit, come on. This alignment is midway and between these two pillars. That's what I'm doing. Okay. And just have just a little bit here. Okay. It looks ugly. Ah shit. I would instead I would just actually add a floor here. I mean a wall. Okay, good enough. And to draw attention away from the fact that there's a little bit of a gap there, we can just add this. Anyway, yeah, jettying. Off-center entrance, elevated entrance. This is 0.5 up. You go in, it goes up 0.5 again. No rafters, very little rafters at least, because I used to spam that a lot in my builds. Half floors, so this is the second floor, it's only half of the place, and then half floor again, this is the third floor. And there's a lot of overlap, like this second floor overlaps over the stairs itself. The back side goes down 0.5 as well. So this just back end of the kitchen. Bay window, another jetty out here. But yeah, that's the tavern. And then this originally was not in the plan that I had, but I was like, oh, I actually do have space here and it's pretty close to the chimney. So I was like, okay, can I squeeze a bit in there? And I tested if I can sleep. I can sleep. Let's just test it. TOD 0.8. Yep. So it's within range of the hearth on the bottom floor. So, oh wait, I'm not done. It's always one last thing, right? But anyway, it's pretty cool to see it at night as well. The lighting. One of the things that I don't really fancy about Valheim anymore is when you put a fire, it just lights up this whole. It makes a bright orange mess, and it looks way too saturated. And you know, all these metal surfaces just reflect the light. I didn't want that this time around, which is why the Verga lights, the new lights, actually help with that. It looks a lot more fantasy, in my opinion at least. Obviously, not every build can afford this. Like I said, if you want to mimic this build at the start of the game after unlocking stone, you can. There is iron beam here to get this out, but I believe that there's alternatives, like maybe like making this higher. And just like making sure you can still walk here temporarily until getting iron, and then changing it up. And then these can be replaced with the sconces. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. It's going to be a pain in the ass to refill so many of them, but well, it is what it is. This is a pretty big build. Other than that, circular building, I used to go overboard where every single build I do is circular. So this time around I wanted a rotation to only complement this rectangular shaped building. Like the bay window is one wall, this thing is just a little bit, and then here is, you know, it connects to it connects a 90-degree angle. The one up here also connects a 90-degree angle. The one up here connects another 90-degree angle, and it's just functional to be able to get into the bedroom. I'm not gonna build the people might have chest here or the armor displays, sword displays, whatever. That's really, everyone has a different taste for that. Oh yeah, I wanted to log out and make the save. It's so funny that even in single player it says log out rather than like back to menu order. So I'm going to go in with my nose mag bald hair, the guy without a torso armor, to put in the cooking stations. Spices. There's no real good place to put them, so this is going to be above the oven. And the butcher table. Alright, just making sure it doesn't clip into the butcher table. It should not. There's enough clearance. Okay. So yeah. The hard reason for half walls is just so there's more space for the camera to move around. If not, it's always going to be very cramped indoors like that. Obviously, that's the, games typically have a scale issue where things are bigger than they are in real life just because of camera issues, and just having these half floors help a little bit more with that. So yeah, this is 4 meters to the second floor and then 6 meters to the third floor. So there's a bunch of pretty unique architecture, I feel, in this, just with the subdivision stuff and all that. I'm hoping that more people pick up on that, because it's really fun to do once, like, once the bottle's open. That's probably the wrong once Pandora's box is open, that's what I wanted to say. Bottle. Dota bottle. So yeah, that's it. The build is finished. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure why I didn't do the entire build with the main character. I mean, the usual character that they use, rather than trying to use a test character. This is pointless. One last thing I can do is move this in. Just so that it doesn't stick out. Come on, hello. There. It's minor, but one of my pet peeves is the fact that when it sticks out like that, there's really ugly edges. I try to avoid that in most of them. The bottom is okay, and these curves are okay, but like for example these, I prefer it to jut out a little bit. Okay, so yeah, build's done. I'm just gonna run around the outside again one last time. And for whoever made it to this point, like watching both videos in real time, again, I apologize for the format. Like if I was to record all 6 hours of this and then spend like 2 days in a video editor to make it more concise, I just do not have that time between work and other gaming that I want to do. So this is the only way that this will ever exist on my channel. So it is what it is. If you made it this far, I hope this video helps. Again, I apologize for the format. I apologize for the various mistakes that I did, where it's like, okay, this build, and it's like, oh shit, it's wrong. It's mental, the whole thing. Ideally, that would have been edited out. Maybe the YouTube editor will allow me to cut out those sections. No promises though, because again, that's time that I don't have. But yeah, hope it helps. So that's pretty much it. For some reason, I always like to end the video here. It's a really nice view. Like, someone said that this thing looks like AI art. I was like, oh my god, why? Why would you say that? Because I can see it and I can't unsee it now. Well, all right. Yeah. So enough rambling. This is it. Now this is it. Okay. So yeah, I'm done talking. I'm actually quite tired. I'm surprised it hit so close to 3 hours. Let's run around outside. This is it, and then go outside and run around. Okay, that's it. Okay. Yeah, so yay, more wood for the fire. There are changes compared to the original. Like I didn't have this foundation out in the original. I'm tempted to actually go back and make the changes that I have here in the original version as well, because some of the changes are pretty good, if I say so myself. Folk, this is never ending. Stop. Okay, looks better. Yeah, I need to end with this shot. Okay. I am stopping the video before I find more things to fix. Again, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I hope it helps. Please don't subscribe. I'm not a content creator. There are way better content creators for Valheim and other games to subscribe to. I'll go back to playing automation games and rhythm games after this.